mitään kiinteitä viikkoa ja mitään vuosimaksuja, johon sitoutuu silloin kun vastaa 10 vuoden aikana tänne meille Madeiralle, Algarve-museisiin kohteisiin tai maailmalla yhteistyökumppaneisiin, niin tänä päivänä on saatu.
No, I would think that was Portuguese.
Pisteitä voi käyttää.
Not German.
Sittenkin tuli semmoinen plussa vielä perään, koska pari vuotta sitten, joka toi siihen taas vähän enemmän joustoa ja mahdollisuuksia, varsinkin tämä meidän suomalaisten kuriin sesonkin, ainakin meillä. Siellä luntakin oli kovasti jotain, vaikka hiihtymään, niin sekin olisi ihan loistavaa. Tämä maalaisuudella on Jeesusvuodesta uudesta ohjeesta, niin muuta
Nobody phoned this morning, has it, does it?
Well, we've been out.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Stand in this building here, is it?
You walked up through, it's in there, that front bit. What are we doing here?
Eerst heb ik zien dat het weer.
A bit dark in this corner compared. Morning. What do we do here then, love?
Wij deden het. Another beautiful day.
It's funny to think you've done all this before. Are you getting both of them?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you get yours? Did you get yours?
No, well, I can certainly get them.
Right.
You know what to do on these foreign machines? Plenty of sugar and stuff here. Anyway, we're going to take a seat somewhere and hear what they have to tell us. Okay. Yeah, well, just here's some cake as well. All sitting down waiting to hear what's going to be said. Yeah, just had the leaf. Just had the leaflet sticker, and the lady giving them out actually recognised Valerie from last year. So one seen, never forgotten.
Good morning. Good morning. And, one of the most beautiful languages in the world, Portuguese, we say bom dia. Bom dia. Bom dia and welcome with us. Pestana Village and Pestana Miramar. We have Pestana Resorts, probably one of the best on the island, and climate. And we have a beautiful garden on the village. It's unique. In the center of the town, having 5 hectares of garden. Beautiful. Anyway, let me introduce you the team who is here to make sure you have a nice holidays. My name is Aldo. I will be on the Pestana village. With me, we have a fantastic person, Marcio. But if you become his friend, you may call him Marcolino.
Good morning, bom dia.
Buenos dias. It's only one language. I have someone with 2 languages. His name is Julia. He's from France, and he's all right.
Bom dia. Welcome and Happy New Year. Bonne année à tous.
Voilà, voilà. Bonjour, voilà. To learn this one. Bonjour. To make sure everything is all right, we have Lydia, fantastic person on the Pestana Miramar.
Bon dia, good morning everyone, welcome.
Bon dia. And of course we have a team to complete the team. We have Alda. She's fantastic and she is here to make sure you walk and then you need a massage. Anyway.
Bon dia, good morning.
Good morning. Anyway, we're going to have a little coffee. I will say how many Madeirans we are. As you probably know, small island, we are more or less 260,000 Madeirans. Most of us live in Funchal, what is the capital, and as you probably heard, Madeira is very religious. Most of the Madeirans are Catholic. So we divided the town in 3 saints. So the saint on the left is where we have that church, like a rocket. It's called San Martino. San Martino is the saint of the wine. Very important saint. Then we have the saint on the center. It's called Santo Antonio. It's the saint of the weddings. So it's even more important. And then the one on the right, it's from the Boa Nova. That means the good news saint. So every time there's good news on the island, we get it from that side, from the airport side. Anyway, and that is how Funchal works. In the center of the town, on the other side, or on the right side, we have the old town. Pestana also is trying to build something on there because it's traditional down there. Coming to Madeira, not visiting the old town, is like going to Roma and not seeing the Pope. You have to visit the old town. And most of the restaurants down there, they serve fish. Fish is what we have on the island. When we have nothing to do, we go on the docks, get the fish out, and this is why most of us, even my relatives before, we don't eat that much meat. We eat more fish. We should be slain, but anyway. Fish, it's okay. So we always recommend to our visitors, in your case, go in the old town or try even the local restaurants and try to eat the fish. We have nice, tasteful fishes like the espada, the tuna, bodião, and so many others that you can have it if you try the local restaurants. I personally always recommend to the foreigners, go and have a look where the Madeirians go. Don't go on all these, you should go, but on all these fancy restaurants for tourists. Go where the locals go. You know, if you walk downtown, you will see 5, 10 Madeirians eating. The food must be all right, and the price too. So go on it. Try the local food, and that is what we call the spirit of the adventure, to try what we do. And of course, we have beautiful things on the island that for those who are here on the first time, you should try to book an excursion or something like that and have a look at the north of the island. We have Porto Moniz with the natural swimming pools, and then we have São Jorge, Santana, all of this on the north of the island. Beautiful places. If you have time, and this morning I was recommending to a couple, get the spirit of the adventure. Take the bus, like all the Madeirians do. Take the bus up to Santana or Machico, Caniçal. It's like an adventure. Take the bus in the morning, come back by the end of the day, and that is something that you feel you'll be going between the Madeirians. We love the tourists, so you will be very welcome to go on the buses with the Madeirians, and then you can try, see how long it takes a normal bus to Porto Moniz or to Caleta, places like that. talking about Caleta, it's where we have most of the British. As you probably know, we have now 5,000 British living on the island. Most of them live in Caleta and Ribeira Brava, between Ribeira Brava, Ponta do Sol and Caleta. So if you want to find some British, you know where they are. It's that side of the island. And this is why, take the spirit adventure. Try to go to Caleta, take the bus, swipe on the door, go to Caleta, go to St. George, and then come back by the end of the day. What we don't recommend to people is to go on their own on the Nevadas. That is, it sounds a perfect day like today. It sounds very nice and easy, and the weather can quickly change. In 2 hours time you could be foggy and you wouldn't see anything. So if you wish to go in Nevadas or some of those strange walks up there, you can always Marcio or Lydia to help you on that thing. And if by any chance you decided to go on your own, leave your phone number so we can, in case you don't show up, we can ring you, and even we can trace where you are by satellite. So give us the most information possible, so in case something happens, we will know where you are. Talking about positive things, changing the subject, we have a beautiful promenade between Lido and the fish village. So it's 4 kilometers walking between the Lido and the Câmara de Lobos. So the challenge for this week, because we want to push people to walk, is for those who walk from Câmara de Lobos, from Lido to Câmara de Lobos, we'll be offering an extra bottle of wine. That's all we can do. Please try it during the next days. Make that walk. It's fantastic. It's 4 kilometers walking. When you reach Câmara de Lobos, they have, like we call this, we the locals call a 10 kilo poncha. Try a poncha and you will be able to walk back. Otherwise, the bus. Yeah. Try Câmara de Lobos and try the local restaurants in Câmara de Lobos. It's what we call it's fresh fish. Fish on the night before, and it has a different flavor. So if you're there in Câmara de Lobos, I know most of you, the British, don't like the octopus, but Câmara de Lobos, that's the speciality. They can make a fantastic octopus with onion and salsa, olive oil and vinegar that you will never forget. Changing the subject. Going up to Monte, if you have time, have a look at the gardens on Monte. It's a beautiful garden up there, and you can easily reach the gardens going on the cable car. If you have a different spirit of adventure, take the normal bus, 48, then on the way down, you can do the toboggan or the cable car. This is how the intention is to make you walk as much as you can. So once you're in the village, or even MADEIRA or two, you're here with a mission. And I believe Pestana of the future is trying to change that. We want to make out of the village a walking club, so people can walk. They are here to walk, and it's proved by doctors and scientists that is one of the secrets of life. You have to walk. Anyway, I think I've said a lot for this morning. And I'll get one of my colleagues to explain you the excursions and places that you can go on the north of the island. Special, the airport, correct? No, I'm joking about it. Anyway, Marcy will be telling you a little more about the island. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you around. Obrigado.
Good morning. Or shall I say... Getting there, and a happy new year as well.
Think better meaning.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be, going through this little list. I think everybody got one. Some of the things that we're still organizing during this week. In some of them, in the inside, we was promoting the Christmas lights, but unfortunately the Christmas lights finished on Sunday. So it's not happening anymore. So some of them I already done a little cross-check. So Christmas lights is not happening, unfortunately, anymore. Unless you come here in December, and they will be happening again. Anyway, any people here for the first time? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, of those.
Should put your hand up.
One's on the cake and one's on the camera.
Anyway, some of the things happening during the week. As you can see, the most important from the week. On my right-hand side, beautiful weather, sunshine is out, forecast, no rain for the week. For us locals, it can be a little bit chilly. For you, I think, quite good, yeah? What's the temperatures back home? Minus how many? Several, yeah? Anyway, gonna be good weather, occasionally a couple of clouds here and there, typical in January over here in Madeira, but for the rest of the week, quite a lot of sunshine. So quite nice to go in a little trip or a Levada walk. Please be aware, if some of you like to do Levada walks on your own, please come and check with us which ones are open, which ones are closed. As you may know, last year we had a few fires here in Madeira. Unfortunately, closed down some of them. Some of them they're already fixing, but quite a few Levada walks are not open. So instead of you going there, unfortunately it's closed, come and ask us, myself in the village, all Lydia in Miramar. We are more than happy to assist you in this matter of Levada walks. In terms of tours, many people sometimes are here for a week or two, sometimes only a week. They want to do as fast as you can. So we are doing a brand new trip. That is the west and the east side. It's two trips combined together in the same one. You start around 9 in the morning. You're going to be back around 5:30 in the afternoon. It's a full day trip. It's what we call east and west in one day. So as I said, if some of you are only here for a week and wish to do as much as you can, this is a suggestion that we organize. If you have more time, a week or 2 weeks, we organize the west and the east side in separate days of the week. So they are the most popular trips that we have here in the island. So if some of you only want to do the west any day of the week, if you wish to do the east, any day of the week as well. So individually, west and east, or if you wish, all in one day, the two together. Some tours that we have, wine and poncha. I think all of you know what is poncha?
No.
Yeah? No? Well, the ones that don't know, is the cue for everything in Madeira. Yeah? If you have a cold, you drink a poncha. If you're sneezing, you drink a poncha. I recommend only 1. 2, you start singing. 3, God knows what's happening. So, wine and poncha. Wine, of course, you're going to see some of the vineyards. I have to say that's not the best time of the year to see the vineyards, but they will be showing where is the plantation in Madeira for local table wine. Not only for Madeira wine, but also for local table red wine and white wine. This company that we're going to visit also, for the first time last year, launched a sparkling wine. So now Madeira is proud to say that we have our local white wine, red wine, and also sparkling wine. So I'm going to visit this, and then you go some of the local bars, and they will teach you, and you can try, if you wish, the poncha. The poncha is specifically made of rum, or we say aguardente, it's local drink from Madeira, plus honey, plus the fruit of the season. Could be the lemon, could be the orange, could be the passion fruit, you name it, 7 different kinds of poncha. Very nice, something to learn when you go back home, when it's cold, in the fireplace, may drink a little sip, will warm you up. So it's a specific trip, as we call wine and poncha tour. On Saturday, unfortunately, this easy Levada walk and afternoon tea is not happening this Saturday coming. It's a very nice Levada walk and afternoon tea, beautiful afternoon tea, but unfortunately, the lady is still doing some remodelations on the tea house. You know, builders, they're always a little bit more delayed, so it was supposed to be ready this week, but apparently no. So not happening this Levada walk and afternoon tea. What is happening is, if you wish, here on the resort village in Miramar, on Wednesday, we organize a garden tour and tea. So basically, the lady in charge of the gardens here in the Pestana village in Miramar will give you a tour around the gardens in the village and the Miramar. And after that, you have a beautiful afternoon tea here in the village. That is only on Wednesday. Advisable to book. The lady only likes to take around 15-20 people in the maximum. It's 3 o'clock, the meeting place at the reception. Let me know if you stay in the village or if you stay in the Miramar. Lydia, we can all book this for you. Okay? If some of you are feeling a little bit more adventurous, you know, we recommend a jeep safari. The weather is fantastic. Again, west or the east side of the island, we organize the jeep safaris. Around 40 to 45% of the trip, you go off-road. You're not allowed to drive the jeep. Let me just clear this. Sometimes, last year we had quite a few issues, people wanting to drive the jeep. It's not allowed here in Madeira. You can be the co-pilot and say left or right, and after that the driver will be doing the rest. It's really nice. So by jeep, of course, you will go where a normal car, minibus, bus will go. So a bit more adventurous, jeep safari through the island, either the west or the east side of the island. We organize them every day. Some with other walks, as you say, I mentioned over here, these ones, we can say that they are open at the moment. If you wish to go to a different one, please come and ask some advice, and we are more than happy to explain that. Chocolate and orchids. We were already organizing this trip for a while, but we had to change the chocolate area where we used to go. The lady, unfortunately, is not feeling well. She got a bit flu, so we had to find a different place where to go and see the chocolates. Well, we found out there is a shop in Funchal. It's called, let me see if I can pronounce this one, Wow Cacao. So fantastic chocolate, shall we say, translated to English. This is run by a very young chef. He wins several awards here in Madeira and also European size about the chocolate and little petit fours. It's really nice. His shop is in Funchal. We organize a trip that we pick you up in the resort. We take you to this factory. You can see all the chocolates. You're gonna try a couple ones. If you wish to purchase some more, of course you can go, purchase some of them. It's really nice. If you don't wish to go on the trip, if you only want to know where is this place, come and see me. I'm more than happy to tell where it is. Believe me, it's hard to get in there and not trying several chocolates. I tried that, believe me. Of course, after that, we're going to visit another garden. It's called an orchid garden. I have to say that not so many orchids at the moment, but we still see quite a few orchids. So, chocolate and orchids, half-day trip, if you wish to do, it's a nice combination. Tour package. As was mentioned before, the west-east side. So what we are organizing a tour package is 2 full-day minibus trips plus a half-day trip. The important on this promotion is the days of the week. So basically we organize the west side on a Wednesday, the east side on a Friday, and a half-day Sunday morning. Either the Nuns Valley or the farmers market. If you're here for a week, there you are. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday morning. If you're here for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, if you're changing resort, doesn't matter. You can do, for instance, one trip this week, let's say tomorrow the west side. The following week, you can do the east side, and you always have the option of the Sunday, either this week or the following week. If you're changing resort, not an issue. We can send the minibus to pick you up in that place. Yeah? Was that clear? Yeah. If not, please come and see me. As I said, more than happy to show detail in the map where they go. As I said, important of this is the days. Wednesday, Friday and Sunday as a package deal. Boat trips. Last week I had some clients asking me, Marshall, can we see lots of dolphins? Well, not so much now, I have to say. Temperature of the water is a bit more colder. I had some clients who went in just a week of New Year's. He saw a couple whales, a couple dolphins, but not so many. So honestly, not so many whales and dolphins seen at the moment. But still, it's a nice boat trip. You can, it's organized half day in the morning or in the afternoon. We have several boats to do this trip. So if some of you want to go a little bit in the sea, relaxing, seeing all the coast over here in Funchal, up to the second highest sea cliff from Europe, a boat trip is really nice, something that we recommend for you. Some shows at the casino. Since last October, more or less, we are doing a much more variety of shows. So basically we do 4 shows per week at the casino.